we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
I'm still here.
Oh, what is it?
Not very impressive, is it?
If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. After everything we've been through, it damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Oh. Hey guys, it's me, Pretzel Gamer here, and forgot to check if my mic was on or not. So, yeah, that happened.
Where'd you come from?
It's probably in the base.
Where'd you come from? teach you. Keep your eyes open here. Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel.
This cave is a temple.
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow elves? You're a farmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine you know why.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother. Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you
The
fight
chantry
back?
was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Verther.
Don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
If we try to getting him...
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
So this is snow up here. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? This is, or was, the Chantry was constructed near the Our empire had but those temples paled and they represent, sadly, the magic used to construct their ghosts through the grace of Auriel. I'm afraid they won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner... We were once a wealthy and, unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes. They swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Werther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel light your path.
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there? Done and done. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Looks like these... Who's there? I heard something. Teach you.
I'm trying to just do this myself and stuff. So. Bye, man.
Who's there? Whatever's on the other side of this, I only want to defeat the bear. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere. Where'd you come from? Teach you. Who's there? Done and done. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Oh, I already been to that one.
Who's there? I don't see you. Where'd you come from? I don't see you. This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning. Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. You've arrived at the Way Shrine. Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
No.
Done and done.
Just gutted him. Worry about him. Oh, the dude fell. Yeah, the dude fell to his death. Take a nap then. Because I'm supposed to be going this way. This does not look right, but... I don't think this was the right way. Yeah, no, not the right this phase.
Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? Who's there? I knew I heard something. Done and done. Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Where'd you come from?
found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your...
Yes.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment. May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it. It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I'm wearing all.
These Falmer, they're frozen in ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul care was creepy. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there? Done and done. Who's there? There you are.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Child, my life ended long before you were born. No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You waited all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there?
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling! Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Long before you were born. No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
I've been waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow. You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there? Where'd you come
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own death.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Finish them! No! I told preparation!
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come
Trickery
from?
is this? Powers on no match for mine! Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Where'd you come Done and done. Where'd you come from?
enough!
Where'd you come from?
My life ended. There you were born. In your court. No, I won't. Rule centuries of preparation.
You all right? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from? Surrender and give us the bow.
Death first!
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
Sometimes you just gotta be a novice.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Werther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
What?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Ariel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're welcome.
You risked everything to get Ariel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. Even with Werther gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty... I have been sworn to protect this veil and for the time... If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day. I trust you're faring well. If there's assistance I can provide, the bow was said to be carried by Ariel himself into battle against the forces of Lorcan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
Sounds powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
About using blood.
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Can you make me some?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. Absolutely. I can Absolutely. I can Absolutely. I can Absolutely. Absolutely. I can certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case. I'm afraid I'll need elven arrows if you want me to produce the sun-hallowed arrows.
Can the betrayed
I
ever
feel
be
nothing
cured?
but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
Why?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today. Perhaps they'll... If a line of communication could be established with them, it's the only way they'll discover that they weren't. While it would
happens
fill
to
me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind.
And I've contributed to your kind.
There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible. I'll also assume Vertha didn't... For the time being, I will remain here, on the earth. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course. Farewell, friend. May the radiance of Auriel fill your heart with joy.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
What do
I
we
think
do
we
now?
both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to die.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
Upstairs. Upstairs.
Get out of here, monster. Get out of here, monster.
Do you need something? It sounds like... that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow. Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of elven quality, I guess. I think you'll need to find some arrows first. Only elven ones will work for this, remember? I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore. I know you didn't know your parents, but if they were anything like mine, you're better off.
Get out of here, monster.
That's right, I forgot to get the lexicon. So, boom. Got to get the lexicon. And scribe it.
Where'd you come from?
Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, I know you. God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Yes?
I think we should part ways.
I disagree. And go where? You can't just leave me alone whenever you feel like it. I'm coming with you, like it or not. I disagree.
You need some? Looks like you got someone already.
Quick save. Okay, here. Quit. Yes. I just want to see a certain mod here. Is there a mod that allows you to have 2 followers or companions or...
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
You caught me, I'll pay off.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, then you're free to go.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, but... Oh. Quick save. There is a mod that I want. Huh. I want to see if this works.
Yes? Do you need something? Do you need something? Just leave me alone for now. I'll be fine.
Thanks for clearing out that vampire nest. You saved Morthal. Stop that! You dare dishonor the Legion! You bet...
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart man. You're coming on with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. Do pay the fine, of course.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in. My talent... Very well. Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn. We shall banish the creature you have become.
Trouble?
Good, you're here. As you desire. I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death there is new life, in Oblivion there is a beginning for that which has ended. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. The ritual is complete. My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Oh, what is it? I disagree.
No.
what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? I suppose that's as much as I... Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
Yes? Oh, what is it?
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard! Kill the abominations!
You have crossbow bolt between the eyes for me!
The
Send the
prophecy
troll after
is
them.
no more.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Watch your back.
Do you need something? Just leave me alone for now. I'll be fine.
Find their leader and kill him.
Where'd you
saw you do that.
For the Dawn Guard! For Skyrim!
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
Hatred born of your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life.
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Never.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I'll raise the flesh on your bones.
Hide from us.
It ends here. will darken the skies!
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they're respect. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. Suit yourself.
So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands. The Dawn Guard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it.
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him.
Who said something? I don't trust that man. And I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my... Last I heard, if you can maintain some
I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
What now? Do you need something? Thought you'd never ask. Yes? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. I'll be with the Dawn Guard if you need me.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Yes? Let's not waste any time. I'm still here. What do you need to take? Let's go. Huh? Let's get going. What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
You have something to say?
Everything. I'd even... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I got a lot to sell.
Do come back.
Got some... I don't claim to be the best.
What have you got?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
What happened?
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I is a fair tale. Have you met my father? I help my... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to...
What have you got for
blades,
sale?
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Mm-hmm. Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragonbridge. I help my... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Mm-hmm. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? I'll take my leave then.
Welcome to War Maiden.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you.
You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advice and leave it at that. I helped my father.
What have
Looking
you
to
got for
protect
sale?
yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't... Have you met my...
What
Take
have
a
you
look.
got for sale?
Come.
It's clear, so I just have to walk through it. That's a cool looking shield.
That's that.
Got to get the lexicon back.
when the top level was
I've
built.
inscribed the lexicon.
Give it, quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Come closer, bask in my presence.
Who are you?
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
What do you want me to do?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me.
My mic?
When that time comes,
okay, how's my mic too low? Let's see if I... Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 good day, Pretzel Gamer, Pretzel Gamer, hello, hello. No. Okay, I'll never join you, you vile...
be warned. Many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
I'm done dealing with gods and princes. What? Hello, 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 hello. Didn't save it. I did not save the audio settings, so yeah. Well, ta-da. I want to be a vampire again because I liked it. Even though I barely used the power. It does.
What now?
I want you to turn me into
Are
a
you sure
vampire.
that's something you want? This isn't like picking out a new
I'm sure.
All right then. Hold still.
I only took it away because I needed to do a quest. Not gonna. Tour the College of Winterhold, because yeah, even though I'm just a warrior, two-handed, I have a elven greatsword. Yeah, that has 80 damage because it's flawless. Cozy.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Why does everyone walk so slow?
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
That kind of hurts. Good thing it's pretty dark over here.
The chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
The local Nords may not like us that much.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any words.
That's all right. I can teach you a very big... Now, if you just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell.
Don't do anything
to anger block it with the ward.
They don't need additional reasons to hate
Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
It is not the place of the college to become involved in local politics.
I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent...
Someday the college may be fully accepted by the Nords. I hope that my work as Archmage may help.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations and spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Until next time.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
Haven't been.
No, I suppose we haven't. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important.
Do you like it here at the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think.
Huh?
What hole that is. Just fast travel.
god might get nervous. The man approaches with his weapon.
Yeah, but you took an arrow to the knees, so... And that ended your career. Well, I've taken plenty of arrows, and I'm still walking around. Stupid bandit. Don't say it. Dragon.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why... And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy couple. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
You know, there might be gold somewhere.
As some of you may know, Sawthall was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthall. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
Don't have any more questions.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding matters?
It's going to take forever to sift through all this.
He sent me.
You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just... I've only looked through a portion of this section. You, try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
Put an amulet.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what that might have spelled. Well, this is highly unusual. And very interesting. I'm not...
Did you see
well,
that?
Would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Yes?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke
I'm
to me.
afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about Dangerhead and that order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What's this, Psijic?
They were a group of mages with a history. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. Until next time. This is simply fascinating.
Why is it?
I have no... The Isle of Artaeum disappeared, and yet now, suddenly, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. I can certainly share a bit of what I know. This is simply fascinating. All right, then. Take care now. What was that? Be prepared to defend. This is simply fascinating. What was that? I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all this. This bears...
Be careful!
time to consult. Oh. Thank you, Xbox Games. Thanks, man. Because you're helped me.
High time I caught up with you. Well now, is someone there? Nothing seems to work. I'll try to drain some of its power. What could this be?
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry. This is simply fascinating.
What should I tell them?
Let him know that we've unearthed something, well, I'm not sure. Something unique, let's say. It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before.
Will he be alright on
Oh, I
by
think
yourself?
I'll be fine. We seem to have eliminated the most pressing threat. It certainly seems that whoever placed this here intended for it to be well guarded. I wonder why.
In Skyrim.
Hey.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on my mind.
What you learn here... You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then I am Savos Aran, Archmage of the College. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the College. Are we clear?
Have you ever...
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back.
Danger research.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I need to speak to you about Harthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
We found some sort of orb. Tolfdir wanted.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject.
Just twist up.
Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work.
Yeah, but then look.
The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Then just keep it. Don't twist it too much.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I think the college is due for
I don't
a
want to
change
see you
in
treating any of these books poorly. Are we
I need to
clear?
learn something we found in Harthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
You don't have anything
I
that
said
can help?
not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. All right, then.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthorn, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yes, we did. I just informed the Archmage.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthorn, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Why does this
Something was
matter?
discovered in Sarthorn that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
And of course, it's something I haven't discovered. people are definitely gonna die here. It's just going to happen.
What is it?
Ah, a test. Go on, then. Attack!
Out of the way, meat. Out of the way, meat.
Here we go.
You're mine.
Never should have come here.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here.
Now, where are the books?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Don't you
get yourself to safety. I can handle this on my own.
If you're sure, I'll just be on my way then. Please, do be careful. And...
Did you not hear me shouting?
What?
For the dog. You didn't hear me shouting for her?
I did.
Oh. So I tried to call Dad. Dad didn't pick up his phone. What? The number that I was... Yeah, twice, but she ran again. She slid behind me, so I got her. Split outside. There's a little bit of sick. So the neighbors that, whose house she was at, but I figured that I didn't have to leave because she split me and ran. Sorry. Clayton apparently didn't hear me hollering for her as I kept outside. He just kept playing video games. Instead of even...
After this mission.
never should have come.
Here we go.
Over here!
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
I'm here for the Bucksmith
So you're
College.
just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Perhaps we can come to an
I'm afraid you don't have
arrangement.
anything worth trading.
Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or I can kill you. Your choice.
May I please have the books?
Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around.
I'm not going anywhere
Are
with
you attempting
them.
to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Well, I'm gonna save this after it loads right here.
She got out of this? Yep. How?
Backflipped. What in the world?
Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. I'm out.
Yeah, it's tightened all